Yes, guys, the Premier League is back. Game week 16. We had a couple of Champions League and Europa League games this midweek, but now back to the Premier League. We've got a lot of interesting games this weekend to look forward to. The game that will be starting the weekend is going to be Arsenal versus Everton. This is going to be another very good game. I think Everton, they've struggled, like I said in my last video. They've not been able to really gather points, and they were not able to play their game against Liverpool last week, the Merseyside derby, due to weather issues. But now they are back. Arsenal, will be going to the Emirates Stadium to play against Arsenal. Arsenal are the far better side, and Arsenal, they are building the momentum. They've been in form in the last couple of games. They've had back-to-back wins. In the Champions League, they won 3-0 against Monaco, and that will build on the confidence and the momentum coming into this game. I think Everton will have to work extra hard and be lucky to be able to get a win against Arsenal at the Emirates. So it's all Arsenal. I think it's Arsenal's game to lose, and they are the favourite to get the 3 points in that game because they are the better side. And moving on to another game this weekend, we're having the current league leaders, which are Liverpool versus Fulham. Fulham, they drew to Arsenal in the last league game 1-1, which was a good game of football. They will create chances. Adama Traore in the wing, Raul Jimenez. The partnership from Wolves, they've brought it now into Fulham, and Jimenez has been on the score sheet a couple of times this season already. But now they are going to the league leaders, current league leaders in Liverpool, and they'll be looking to get a result. Be it a draw, be it a win. But in Liverpool, like we know, they are the favourites. And Slot got a win in the Champions League again, 1-0 in the Champions League game. It wasn't the best of game, but they were able to get the 3 points. I think you won't always be on form, but then the 3 points is important. There are some games that you would not be the better side, but then if you can end up getting the win, that's 3 points in the bag, and you keep moving. And they are still top of the league table. They are still winning. They've won almost all their games this season. Just lost to only Nottingham Forest. So I think that's a good way to continue building on the performances and keep winning games. And Fulham is going to be a good game, but then Liverpool at Anfield, to the 3 points is most likely they'll get the best outcome to get out of that game. Moving on to another game, we have Newcastle versus Leicester City. Leicester City under with Van Nistelrooy, they've not lost a game. They drew 2-2 in their last league game, and they've won. They won the other game they played. And Newcastle also, Alexander Isak has been informed, gotten a couple of goals lately, but then the performances has not been the best. They've dropped results. They've lost a lot of games this season than they did last season, I think. So they'll be looking to get a win. And now they're at home. They'll be looking at the St. James Park. They'll be looking to get a win against Leicester City. While Wood Van will be plotting to get a good result in that game and go out with the 3 points. So I think it's going to be an even game. It's going to be two good sides. The best side win in that game. Moving on to another game, we have Wolves versus Ipswich Town. We saw Wolves lose to West Ham in their last game, and for the West Ham player, I think everyone's prayer and thoughts are with Michael Antonio for the accident he had uh, last week, and he has undergone some surgeries, and they're also open for a quick recovery for Michael Antonio. But West Ham, they were able to win against Wolves 2-0, and Wolves now will be looking to bounce back and get a win against an Ipswich Town side that are also struggling. Ipswich Town, they play good football. McKenna, the players, the understanding is there, the chemistry is there, but then they've not been able to get the win. They've not been able to get points in a lot of games this season. And now we are 16 games in. So everyone needs to start getting points. If you drop points now, you might find yourself in the relegation battle. And that's going to be a tough place to get out from at some point in the season. Well, it's going to be a very interesting game. Wolves, we want to get the 3 points, same as Ipswich Town. And it's a good game to look forward to. Moving on to another game, we have Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa in the Champions League, they were able to get the win in the Champions League, and they'll be looking to build off that. Emiliano Martinez, it has been good for them this season, saving them in a lot of key moments in the game. Emiliano Martinez will step up and just basically win them the game or get them a point in those games. And Aston Villa, they need to start to play better. They've struggled this season. Last season was way better than this season. And Unai Emery will be looking to fix that. We're looking to get the players to start firing like they did last season and start getting results back to back. This is December. Games are coming thick and fast. We're going to have a lot of football to play, be it the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, in every single competition. So they'll be looking to start getting results at some point. and the performances should also improve. So Nottingham Forest won against Manchester United 3-2. I think they won against Liverpool. They drew to City. They drew to Arsenal. Now they won against Manchester United. I think they won against Tottenham Hotspur also. These are games that people don't give them the upper hand to win those games, but they end up going all out to win those games. And now Aston Villa is going to be another very very tough test for them. But they have the tools, they have the players, they have the understanding. Chris Wood again can get all the score sheet in this game and build on his performances this season. So it's going to be good to look forward to this game, Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. Moving to the Sunday game, we are going to be having Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Brighton, you know what to expect with them. Mitoma, a lot of Baleba. These players, they always step up. They always try to get give good performances week in, week out. And it's going to be another good game to look forward to. And they play against the Crystal Palace side that struggles to get results. Yes, the performances has improved in the last couple of games, but still they need to start getting results at some point. It doesn't need to be the prettiest football, but then get the 3 points and move up the table. And that's what Crystal Palace will be looking to do against Brighton. And now we move to a very like the biggest game of this weekend, which is going to be Manchester Derby, Manchester City versus Manchester United. Pep Guardiola, we all thought he was back after winning uh, against Nottingham Forest, but now they lost to Juventus in the Champions League, 2-0 to Juventus in Champions League, and now back to square one again. They need to start building again, and now they are playing against the Manchester United side that are also struggling. Ruben Amorim came in, he has tried to impress his identity, his style of playing these players, but it has not been all good. They lost to Nottingham Forest in the last game in the league. Yes, they won in the Europa League game against Victoria Pilsen, but then this is a derby game. Form goes out the window. The better side, the side that takes their chances, is going to win that game, and it's going to be a good game to look forward to. Both sides are struggling, but they will be looking to. Manchester City are still at home at the Etihad. They still have good players. They can still step up and win against Manchester United 3-4 if Manchester United are not on form, or if they are not on top of their game. So it's going to be a good game to look forward to. The Manchester Derby, Manchester United, Man City is going to be a great game to look forward to. Moving on to another game, it's going to be Chelsea versus Brentford. Chelsea in the Conference League, they are flying. They've won all their games in the Conference League. They won against Astana this week again, and they will be looking to build off the momentum. Chelsea, I think they are one of the underdogs. They are one of the underrated sides this season because of the performance of Liverpool and Anslot. People are not really looking at Chelsea and what they are doing with Maresca, the players, the chemistry, the understanding, the way they play football, and the way they enjoy the game. But then they are just taking it slow and steady. They just keep winning, keep taking a game at a time. They won against Tottenham 4-2 last weekend, and they'll be looking to just build on that and get another good game, another good result against Brentford. Brentford at home, when they are at home, they are a very good side, but away they struggle, and now they are going to the Stamford Bridge. They'll be looking to upset Chelsea and get a win. You know the attacking force they have with Yohan Wissa, Umbremo. These players, if you give them chances, they are going to score. So they'll be looking to move to give Chelsea a good game and possibly get something out of the game. Another game is going to be Southampton versus Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur, they are like the team that we call like they are on and off. They win against big teams, but they lose to smaller teams. And we saw them struggle against Chelsea. They were leading by 2 goals in the first half, but they ended up losing that game. But now they will be looking to get a result against a struggling Southampton side that have struggled to get points, that have struggled to get results. The performances are not the best, and Tottenham Hotspur will be looking to get a result. Same as Southampton, because they need to start going up the table. They need to start building on the momentum and getting the results. So it's going to be a good game to look forward to. The last game of this game week is going to be AFC Bournemouth versus West Ham United. West Ham United, they won their last game, and they will be looking to get another result here to build on that, will make it back-to-back wins, and they will look to build on that. AFC Bournemouth, you know what to expect from them. Good performances. Evan Nielsen has been scoring this season for them. They've had good performances, good results, and they will keep going up the table. So it's going to be an even game, a good game to look forward to. All the games this game week are going to be fantastic games. Hopefully, we see a lot of goals, a lot of good performances, and some shocking results, because I think that's the beauty of the Premier League. You should always expect like the unexpected when it comes to the Premier League. So let's just enjoy this game week of football. Guys, like, subscribe, share, follow Football Family on our social media platforms. This is the weekend preview, the game week 16 Premier League preview. Guys, stay tuned for more. Thank you.